Greatness. In sports, it's a term that, in one sense, can only be measured over time. A player becomes a Hall of Famer and a team becomes a dynasty only after years of performing at a high level. But at any given moment in the NBA, the mission of any given player is simpler, played out in the here and now. Put the ball in the basket or turn that ball the other way. Sometimes it takes 5 men to get the job done. That's teamwork. Sometimes one man has to rise above on his own. It can be a question of raw talent or of pure desire. And it can happen in the 7th game of the NBA Finals.
And there they go, they've won it again.
Or in the opening seconds of an early season game. In this sense, greatness can present itself in an instant. A single play can become a defining image of how high a player can reach. And the greatest plays can represent the inspiration for the next generation of NBA stars and fans.
This is Terry Richardson. He's known on these courts as HOTLANTA Terry. To those who have seen him play, he's arguably the greatest player of all time.
He's arguably the greatest player you and I had ever seen.
Terry comes back to these courts every morning to find the passion for the game he once had.
When Hidalgo died, Terry lost the passion and the desire for the game, and I don't know if he ever gonna get it back. I just hope that he does.
After losing his best friend Hidalgo, Terry's dreams came to a screeching halt.
I remember the game Hidalgo had died, and I just saw no fire in Terry's eyes, no magic in his sneakers.
Terry fell into a deep depression.
And Hidalgo. Can you just cut for a second?
After turning down multiple scholarships from top-tier programs, Terry Richardson went on a 2-year hiatus to find himself. This is the story of Terry Richardson's revival.
Hey man, I just tried to find myself, and it was difficult.
He shows up to this court in his hometown of Savannah, Georgia, only to realize he's not in basketball shape.
I see him block his own shot because he didn't like it with 2 seconds left, and then shot it and made it and won by 2.
The legend of Terry Richardson's return spread like wildfire, and those who remember his glory days reflect.
I know black guys who use the N-word when playing with him because he was that good. He was that good.
Terry's once Greek god physique has now deteriorated from years of drug and alcohol abuse.
He had biceps on top of his biceps. He had muscles on places people don't have places.
I don't know what Terry's thinking. He's got no knees.
Terry's body is shutting down, but the will and the desire is still there.
I see him dunk a ball over my house.
The only thing that would stop Terry now is Terry himself.
I see him one time defend 3 different guys with 3 different styles and steal a ball and then defend himself.
This is the story of Terry Richardson. This is the story of a man with a dream and a love for a game.
My pa played with his pa, and his pa, before he was born, said that he knew Terry was gonna be that good even before he was born. And do you know any other players whose pa said that?